everyone. Yes, it is Gross 83. And yes, it is the first day of March Madness. And yes, there have been a couple of huge upsets already. I won't say what they are because some people are working and they have yet to watch the games or watch the highlights. But they were big. Just say goodbye to your bracket. If you fill out a bracket, forget about it. It's done. But we're not going to talk about basketball today. Now, as you might know, hopefully you do know, St. Patrick's Day is tomorrow. So tonight, in honor of St. Patrick's Day, I am going to be reviewing a classic Irish whiskey. Now, it is not going to be Jameson, because I don't know. I don't have much of an opinion on Jameson. If you like it, you like it, but I never was interested in it. But tonight's review will be the Tullamore Dew Classic Irish Whiskey. And this one is 80 proof. And I'm going to be honest because I'm always honest with all my subscribers and all my viewers, some of which aren't subscribers, but that's fine. One day they will be, hopefully, if they enjoy the content. But I did make a video already, but I scrapped it. And the reason I scrapped it is because I didn't think I was being fair to this whiskey. Because when I do a bourbon or a scotch, I add maybe 6 or 8 drops of water and it changes the chemistry of the whiskey. And I did the review and I did this one neat. And since I do the other reviews with drops of water, I decided maybe I should do this one. Oh, Duke is winning 11-0. Boo! But, so I did do this one with 6 drops of water. This whiskey is 80 proof, which is the minimum proof that I don't know how to phrase this. That's the minimum for a whiskey. So when people see Fireball, and I'm using air quotes, whiskey 66 proof, that is not a whiskey, a true whiskey. So throw that Fireball in the trash. I mean, no, don't throw it in the trash. I mean, if you like it, you like it. But if you think it's whiskey, well, then you're mistaken. But I mean, if you enjoy that product, and maybe I'll review it one day. I highly doubt it, but it could happen. So 80 proof is the minimum for true whiskey. But let's get into this one. I let the water settle. We're going to take a sniff. Well, that is much more pleasant. That aroma is a little more pleasant than it was neat. I'm getting some fruit. Definitely some fruit. What kind? I'm not that good yet, but fruit. Maybe apple or pear. Yeah, I'm going to say apple or pear. But let's start with the hello sip. Hello, love. Maybe some apple, some honey, maybe? Oh, is that but now I'm no expert, but what I did get a note of apple and honey And I'm going to take one more sip because I was surprised by the finish. Slight banana, maybe a slight banana? I don't know. Well, in my opinion, which is what this is about, my reviews are my opinion. This is I would say, with or without the drops of water, this whiskey is right in the middle. There's a lot worse, but there's definitely a lot better. So we're going to square this one. We're going to give it 3 stars, and the reason for that is because I got it at a really good price. It would be probably 2 or 2.5, but since I paid about half price of what it would normally cost, we're gonna notch it up to 3 stars. Would I recommend this? Not particularly. Like if you've got the boss coming over and you want to close a deal, or you've got some big stuff happening, or the in-laws are coming over, just don't put this one out. Okay, this you gotta do better than this if you've got the in-laws coming over, or if the boss, or if you're trying to close a deal with another company. This is not the one. But if you've got the neighbor out that you're kind of friendly with, but you don't need to impress him or her, then this one is fine. It's just right in the middle of the road. So I can't strongly recommend it. I can slightly recommend it, but it would be not hey, what is that for? What are you biting Daddy for? Don't bite. You silly girl, don't bite. Angel's taking a bite. That's just average. Just an average whiskey. I don't know. I guess get it if there's nothing else available. So that's it. Mediocre whiskey, mediocre review. And that's all from your main man, Gross 83. And I will have we're going to have a couple of beer reviews tomorrow. So thank you, everybody, and have an excellent St. Patrick's Day weekend. Sorry, I belched a little. Anyways, enjoy. But don't get this one. That's my final word. Don't get this one.